We're back here at the House of Horsepower working on multiple Mustangs. And this thing is back in here. Last time you saw we put the turbo drain, you can't see it, but the new setup there, and the dummy cam sensor. So it's not leaking from the turbo anymore, which is great, but there's still some spots under there. Not ideal. I think that's just residual. I think the leak of engine oil at the back is fixed, and it's just transmission fluid apparently now. So that's great. And over here we got the Shithorse. Riley and Clayton are just putting on the old
longer extension, like
hot side.
Rugging repaint job. Can you see here?
Yeah, so there's the new setup.
For the 50 mil.
You made a little support there, so it's really rigid. And you can see we got some copper, gasket maker, whatever shit in there.
Inside, back.
And yeah, it's silver and
well, whichever one you want.
Yeah, it's going back on. So we'll have it started up soon, and like Clayton said, last video making a boosted test hit to make sure it all works out. So here we are under the Sonic Stang, the transmission. You can see that looks pretty red, like transmission fluid. On this side, it does look more brown. The oil that was on the back of the oil pan and stuff, I already wiped up. I really think it's just residual. If you look behind here, you guys can see about as well as I can. And there is a bit of oil in there, definitely, as it would be, because there was a hole in the block that wasn't plugged. So hopefully that'll just kind of burn off. This transmission thing, the converter actually seems a little wet, kind of like where it's sitting. So maybe like a seal in there and stuff we're not going to worry about, because more than likely I'm going to send this transmission away to get, or just the converter away to get restalled this winter. So that's not the biggest deal in the world. Still smells like race gas a little bit, like 3 years later. Alright, so we're taking it over for a test rip. Definitely don't crash. I'm in a super bad position.
Okay, you ready?
Letting her warm up. Are you good? Yeah, it went up and stayed.
That's very, very low boost.
Oh yeah, because
That's the lightest of the light springs.
Yeah.
You smell that paint in the crossover.
yeah.
Wow, it's a noisy gate.
Yeah, that too. I guess that's gonna be different. Cool. What's rubbing there?
I bet you that's like 4 pounds.
Yeah, I know it does feel super slow.
I think I put the wrong spring in.
Definitely loud though.
Yeah, when that opens up.
Definitely a rub over here,
Yeah?
I think.
Well, you get out and I'll turn the wheel just so you can have a peek in there.
Well, it's probably just from being too low, I would assume. Oh yeah. It's obviously nowhere near the Wastegate. Oh. You see what I see? Oh, that's exhaust. For a second I thought that was the inner fender, but yes, that is it. Wow, that's always been a thing. It just rubs on the exhaust, like the downpipe.
On the top?
Which it always did, yeah.
You're too fat.
Alright, so problem solved. That worked out.
More boost.
More boost, yeah, it definitely needs more boost. I was just saying, judging by the fuel pressure gauge, it was only running 3-4 pounds because it's boost referenced. Speaking of boost, my 2 wastegates are here. If VS Racing. Probably the same, well, similar to the ones we just put on the Shithorse. Except these are larger, I believe. But anyways, I'm gonna take them apart and get the springs out, and we're gonna add some boost to it. This is the spring that we had in there, which is pretty stiff. It's the widest diameter, second tallest spring. We got these tiny little springs, which there's some. And then we got this one, which is smaller diameter than that one by a little bit, so it fits inside, but taller. I think these two combined is what we're gonna go with, and we're gonna see what that does. And hopefully it's like in the 12 to 14 range. Maybe it'll be 18, and I'll explode the engine. But
well, it should say on the website what they are. Probably
I
like
did some
5,
searching,
and then like 7 or 9, and then like 12 or 14 is a guess.
As you add them all in.
As you add them all.
Yeah. So you think all of them?
All of them is going to give you, I'm guessing, 14 pounds. 12, 14.
Okay, well we'll just do all of them then.
Well, don't trust me. I would.
Don't take my word
I
for
would
it.
go to VS Racing and see what they say.
I couldn't really find anything, but I'll look again quick, and if not, we'll just put all the springs in. Sounds like a good time. What's the worst that can happen?
Riley's working on. He just downloaded some software.
Got a nitrous controller.
For his
Yeah.
Hopefully no more
new
spinning.
to him FJO 2-stage nitrous controller.
Got some new bottles too.
Picked up a
Nitrous
couple
bottles, McGee.
Getting deep in the nitrous.
Well, go no deeper. Yeah. I can see people's frustration. I can see how stuff goes wrong easy.
Yeah. Well, if there's any sort of fuel issue, things explode rather fast. So there's that.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
But,
I've never fucked around with it. This is the first time.
Yeah, Riley's car will be racing on the 17th as well. So all the cars except for this one, the King of Mexico.
Yeah, it's a Mexican Mustang.
So they call the F-150 a Lobo. What do they call this? Put it down in the comments, guys.
No, this one's not coming out this year. Because I said.
Because I said so.
It's been a long time since it hasn't been out. Straight horns.
Many years.
But it needs
That it
a
hasn't
turbo
been out.
freshen. It could use a motor and trans freshen. So.
All right, so after a while, I got the wastegates back on there. Those can be a little tricky sometimes. And just had a quick look over the tune. Threw another 15 degrees of timing at her.
Another 50.
And we're going to light the world
top
on
of
fire
15, so you got 30
on Donald Road. Yeah, all in. So let's go see how much boost it makes.
Air fuel looked good there too. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Big difference.
That is a large difference.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get the feel for it before.
Oh, nice, they fixed it.
Yeah, finally.
I was wondering about that coming up.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, you weren't in here prior, but
No.
that is a lot spicier.
Air fuel looked good too. It was like
Yeah. No,
high
it's
11s, low 12s.
Huh. That actually got my heart beating. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it blew the tires off right away then.
Yeah, even in second when I got it built loose there. Alright.
shot down to like 11.2 when it popped like that. Oh, maybe that's the, when you give it there, it sounds like air coming up. I can hear a shot of air somewhere.
I think it might have blew off a boost coupler.
Oh.
Let's just get back to the car.
Yeah, just make it home. We made it at least.
Yeah.
Adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, it's a little faster now. Like,
Why didn't you do it fucking come back so I could see?
I think
Well-
it blew off a boost coupler.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a loud pop, and I
then-
thought the engine exploded, but yeah. Now it just kind of hisses.
Yeah, every time you touch boost.
Oh, probably because it's cold too, but it... And it's night, you know, I don't want to kill your son.
No, he's got his belts on. There's a cage in the car. Can't really do much more than that.
Could look at the front end at some point.
Now Riley wants a fucking turbo. Does it spool faster?
Nitrous.
When it came on, it was aggressive.
Like right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. Let's see. It got to a peak of 212 kPa, so that's 14 pounds in a little bit. Air fuel 1187, timing 14 degrees.
Air fuel 11.8.
So let's see here.
How much ripums you get to?
Wow, it just spun pretty quick, but I roll into the throttle here. Time 38 seconds.
Oh, there goes the boo. Oh, wow. See, just took off there. The boost.
30. Yeah, so in about a second it jumped up there after flooring it. So that's, but I mean, I was kind of in first gear holding it at like 2,700 RPM. So
Boost controller?
yeah, no. There you go, guys. It now is a little more spicy. We'll have to bring you more action of that when it's light out. I definitely want to take Rob for a ride again.
That's where we disengaged.
Yeah, I didn't even look at that yet.
That's not even the one I thought it would have been.
Blew it all to shit.
Oh, the... No.
No, it's just pushed out.
It's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it fucking explode the coupler. But
There, good as new.
good as new.
This one's still hanging on.
Yes.
You are the weakest link.
Yeah, it's just a lot of these. But yeah, no, I even tried to like, you know, roll into it in second just so I could get to the floor and see what it made, but it blew them off like that too. It's like the type where like it just instantly it's fucking
Yeah, I wish I had gone for a ride when I had the 7 pounds of boost to see
Yeah.
the difference.
like it's colder and it's night now and everything, but with 7 pounds of boost I could basically like floor it and like stay in it every time. Like maybe it'd spin a little and I'd like steer it, but this is a different animal.
Oh, Lord.
So it'll be super fun at the track. And I still offer to race you in a Shithorse.
To me.
Yeah. We still gotta do some more work to this thing though and the Shithorse. And you'll see that in a future episode of SPPTV Engine Masters.
Check you later.
Check you later, guys.
See you later.
Let's kill myself.
I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is.